What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a very long overdue video. As you can see here, we are with my truck, the F-450, and today we're going to go over why I think the F-450 pickup specifically, not cab and chassis, is one of the best CDL trucks that you can pick out of the bunch. I'm going to go over my reasons as to why I think it's the best choice. I'm going to go over, why, the reasons. I'm going to go over my setup, what I have going on in the truck, and comparisons to other models, the Ram, the Chevy. I'm going to go over, and at the end I'm going to go over the my top 3 picks. Like if I'm getting in Cdl Hotshot, what my top 3 favorite picks would be, and as to why. Everything I say has a reasoning behind it. I'm not just going to go and be biased about it. Ford's my favorite brand, so it's a favorite truck. Because to prove that this is going to be a non-biased video, Ford is not my favorite brand. I've always been a Dodge guy. So, I try to keep these videos transparent, and I try to only really go with facts. And if I'm going with, more of my opinion, then I'm going to say so. So we're going to go over that. It's going to be non-biased. I'm going to give you legitimate reasons to why I think this is the best. And if you stay till the end, I'm going to be going over, I'm going to do a small t-shirt giveaway. Now I will go over that at the end, but it'll be at the end of the video. It's just a small giveaway. So before we get into the reasoning or everything, let's go over the truck. It's kind of dirty. That's why it's taken me so long to make this video. Is every time I wanted to make it, I wanted to have a clean, detailed truck inside and out, and that was always the issue, is why I couldn't do it. So y'all are gonna see a dirty working truck, and it is what it is, and that's just how it looks. So let's show off the truck, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so there you have it. It is a 2019 F-450. It's about to break 100,000 miles, and it has been an awesome truck. It really, all I've done is preventative maintenance. I've done oil changes, I've done trans service. I've put a front set of steer tires on it because these tires are not good at all. Besides that, guys, I've really just checked on it, taken care of it, made sure it was good, kept fluids up to date and all that good stuff. It's been a great truck. So here, now we're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna go over why I think this is actually the best truck out of the 3 right now. All right, guys, quick side note to this video before we get into it. This video is why I think my truck is the best CDL truck, okay? And a couple times in the video, I think because most people always say non-CDL, that kept coming to mind. I accidentally said non-CDL a couple times. Every time I'm mentioning that, guys, I'm talking about this is the best CDL truck. An F-450 is not a non-CDL truck, okay? So let's get into it. Okay, now I feel as, to properly explain to y'all as to why I think this is, I'm gonna have to give y'all a little bit of a, explanations. So when it comes to pickup trucks, no matter what, between the Ram 3500, the Ford F-350, and then the Chevy 3500, they're all pretty, standard. You're picking out the brand, the name, if you want the Duramax, all that good stuff. Now, when you step up to a medium duty, traditionally, a medium duty in a pickup truck, that is. So, you're talking a Ram 4500, 5500, a Ford, F-450, 550, so on and so forth. Same with the Chevy. You traditionally start to see different things. Now, to show you all the first thing, if you notice on this 450, there are Fender Flares, and that's because all these medium duty trucks, they come in a wide track front end. The whole front end of this truck is wider. The axle is wider from factory. Okay. Traditionally, you're also going to see a 19.5 wheel and a 19.5 tire, obviously. You're talking a heavier ply rating. They do ride rougher, but they last a lot longer. You're also going to see on the medium duties different springs in the back. Not always, sometimes. I think it depends on the brand. So this is my spring pack on the Ford. Okay. This truck does not squat. It really does not. I've had a lot of weight on the back. You have to put serious weight on the back of these trucks to make them squat. Whereas the 350s and 3500s so much, you start getting heavier on that weight in the back, you're gonna start sagging it. So you got to get bags. Also, these the 19.5 tires, these are 14 plies, and you can even get 16 plies. And you guys never really have to worry about tires in the back. Those tires have lasted me almost 100,000 miles. On the medium duties, you're also typically going to see larger brakes. This Ford has significantly bigger brakes than the Rams do, or the Chevys. Now, as far as main things, you know, that's really, you start coming up on the differences. You know, tires, 19.5s, brakes, the wide track front end. Now with the wide track front end, you get significantly better steering, guys, okay? And you may not think it's a big deal until you get into a really tight spot, and it is very dramatic. I encourage any of y'all, if you guys are picking out trucks, to go out and drive both. Drive a 350 and then a 450. You will notice it is a dramatic steering difference. A 450 will way out turn a 350, okay? If you don't believe me, go out and try it. It's funny because Loadmiser, when he was here, we were having this conversation, and he thought I was over exaggerating a little bit, and we had to make a really sharp U-turn. I had room to spare on this U-turn, and he had to go over the curb and everything. So you're getting a really big turning advantage, and that helps out in tight spots for loads, pickups, and it's even just nicer for driving around town. So now that we've gone over all the main things between the medium duties and the lighter duties, as far as pickups, guys, I'm not talking about big rigs, you know, Class 8s or anything like that. We're gonna get into why I think this Ford, the 450 series, outperforms all of them. All right, so at this point, y'all are probably wondering, okay, what makes this Ford better than the other brands, the competitors, if they all come with this? Okay, the Chevys come with wide track, the Dodge comes with wide track, they come with 19.5s. Okay, it's nothing special. They are advantages in all brands, but what makes it special in the Fords, okay, I believe it's the 14 or 15 ups, okay, is that Chevy and Dodge, once you get out of that 3500 range, okay, once you step up to that medium duty, you can only get a cabin chassis, okay? You cannot get a truck with a factory bed. They don't make it, okay? It doesn't exist. Ford is the only one that does a medium duty truck in a pickup version. Now, here's another point. You might be asking, okay, well, it's just a bed. It's not that big of a deal. Yes, there is. If you're not familiar with a cabin chassis truck, okay? A cabin chassis is defined as a pickup truck from the factory that is just a cab, and there is no bed on the end. It's just frame, okay? A cabin chassis from every manufacturer, okay, it comes detuned, and it varies by the brand, okay? So on a Cummins, when you get a cabin chassis, you get no bed, comes detuned, you get a lot less horsepower and torque ratings, and you can look up all these ratings online, okay? You get a different cylinder head. It's not as good. I think they have valve seal problems or something along those lines. Don't take my word for that one. You get a different turbo. The Fords, I'm not sure, it might be different heads, I'm not positive. It comes with smaller turbo, and it comes significantly detuned, guys. These trucks are dogs compared to the pickup. Yes, they have the bigger brakes, the bigger this and that, but they come significantly detuned and not as quality parts on them. I'm not saying that they're bad trucks, but my preference goes that the pickups are a lot better, okay? And these are my reasons behind it. Now, Chevy and Dodge both does this, okay? You cannot get a medium duty once you hit the 45 or 5500 mark. Now, Ford, okay, what they did is you can get the 19.5s, you can get the wide track, you can get the bed, you can get the bigger brakes, you can get the better spring ratings in the back. You can get all these medium duty advantages, but guess what? You can get it with a bed, and it comes non-detuned, guys. This 450 comes with the same high power rating as the F-250s or the 350s. It doesn't come detuned. It doesn't come with a smaller turbo. It's completely normal from the factory, okay? And when I was considering, because I was gonna get a Dodge, okay? And when I took all of this into consideration, this truck made the most sense for non-CDL. Guys, it's nothing but advantages. That's it. And you get the deeper gears, the 430 gears. You give up a little bit of fuel mileage, but man, them 430s are nice. So to me, I don't understand why this isn't a more popular thing. The price ratings are pretty similar. There's not a huge jump in price, and you're just getting a well more built truck, better built truck, excuse me, and nothing but advantages. So, you know, guys, that's really what comes down to me, based on facts and what makes sense, is that Ford offers all this stuff in a medium duty and a regular non-detuned truck. So, you know, now that we got all that away, I'm gonna go over, I've been getting a ton of questions about this truck lately, and I'm gonna go over all of them. I'm gonna go over the gears, the fuel mileage, RPMs, all that good stuff. So let's get to it. All right, guys, real quick. So the first thing that we're gonna go over with that a lot of people have been asking me is, what RPMs are you running at with the 430 gears? Okay, so this truck, you know, traditionally, you know, like I was saying, the 3500s and down, you know, normally they come at 355s or 410s. There's some variations, but guys, that's the normal. On the 450, the only option that you can get on the pickup is the 430 gear. So it's a little bit of a steeper gear, and the fuel mileage suffers a little bit. That's about the only negative thing I can say. But guys, this thing pulls up the hill great. Now, if we go in here, see, I was empty. Guys, I was getting roughly about 10 miles per gallon with my trailer empty. So that was cruising for hours. Realistically, guys, the number that y'all want to know, what does this truck get when you are loaded down with an average load? I'm not talking a giant wind sail. I'm not talking about carrying a couple 100 pounds of low pipe. Okay, I'm talking average. This truck, all in all, if I had to put it dead on the money, 8.5 miles to the gallon. I know it's kind of low, but there's so many benefits to this truck and everything it offers that I really don't mind it. It is what it is. I fill it up and I try and take it the best rates I can with my customers, and I make it work. So there it is, guys. 8.5 miles to the gallon. That's the question that everybody's been asking. The next thing everyone else has been asking is RPMs. What RPMs are you running at? Now, this is one thing that is another give and take, guys, with them 430 gears. When I'm running 70 miles an hour, this truck is sitting at about 2,200 RPMs. Okay, it is kind of up there. You start doing 75, 80, you're starting to get up to like 25 or 26, and you're just winding the truck out at that point. So I really, especially when I'm loaded, I don't like keeping this truck at 70 miles or 72 miles really an hour. That's about as fast as I want to go when I'm pulling with this thing, just because I don't want to wind the truck out too much. So okay, so the last thing I'm going to go over, guys, is my top 3 picks for a CDL truck. If you're getting into this and you don't know where to start, I'm going to give you my 3 best options. Okay, now starting at number 1, if y'all watch this whole video through, you should know it is a F-450 pickup truck. And, well, you should know why, because I just made this whole video about it. So that's going to be my number 1 pick, and it was a close pick. It really is, okay? Now, my second pick is going to be a 2013 to 2018 Dodge Ram 3500. Whether you want to go single wheel for non-CDL, or you want to go dually for a CDL setup or a non-CDL setup, whatever. A 13 through 18 Ram 3500 with the Ison transmission, guys. It has 2 transmission options, and you guys need to look into it, how to defer one from the other. The Ison trans is much better than the 68 RFE. And then, so it comes with the CP3 pump, which, if you guys know anything right now, fuel injection pumps are big problems. Those had bulletproof injection pumps in them. And they're good, tried and true trucks, guys. Now, I'll do a little bit of a 2.5. The 2010 to 2012 were also really good trucks. Okay, they were still the 4th gen Dodge. They still had a CP3, all that. The only thing is that you can only get the 68 RFE transmission in that truck, and it had older interior. They're still very, very good trucks, guys. It's the same body style, the 10 through 12s. And they also take no def. Okay, so that's another pointer. And so for number 3, if you're wanting to go, I tried to think about something cheap. What if I had to get a cheap used truck, what? And realistically, guys, yeah, you can go out and buy a 400,000 mile 7.3 for a couple $1,000s. It's not going to last you. You're going to be broke down. So I tried to pick a reasonably cost-efficient truck. It's not brand new, but it's not a $2,000 junkyard box either. So my pick is a 2007.5 to 2009 6.7 3rd gen Ram with the Cummins, obviously. Those trucks, the price points, you can get one in the high teens, low 20s. It kind of just depends on the specs, interior trim. The reason why I picked that is that they're old, but they're reliable. They're good trucks. Now, you can get a 5.9 truck, and don't get me wrong, guys, I've had a lot of 5.9 trucks. You know, I know there's going to be some guys, oh, 5.9's a great engine. I get it, guys. It is a good engine. A 6.7 is also a great engine. I've owned both. A 6.7 tows laps around a 5.9. They're both great, but a 6.7 tows way better. You can get them in the upper teens, generally lower 20s, like I said. 6.7 Cummins, it's going to pull good. Guys, this is going to be a good start truck if you're not wanting to spend. Once again, an 07.5. 2007 is a split year, guys, so you need to make sure that it's a, if you want a 6.7, that's a 6.7 truck and not a 5.9 truck, because they offered both. And then you have 2008, 2009. They're all good trucks. They do come with the not so good transmission, but you get a manual if you want, or, you know, you can try your luck with the transmission. But aside that, guys, those are my top 3 picks, and that's it for that part. All right, guys, well, there you have it. That's it. These are the reasons why I think that this is the best CDL truck. It's been a great truck, almost 100,000 miles. I have no complaints about it. If you guys have any other questions, just, you know, leave them down below. Let me know what else you want to know about it, and I will get to them. So now, getting on to the giveaway, guys, it's a small giveaway. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below about the giveaway. And when I reach, I don't know, 2,200 subscribers, I'll give it away. It's this shirt. So it's brand new. I have small, medium, large, black, and gray. And it's all free. You know, I'll ship it to you. Just let me know when that is, you know, when I hit the 2,200. But besides that, guys, I will see you on the next one.